what we just saw. So things I like are the following. We'll always start with that. Do a pretty good job of putting the club head down at a 90-degree angle behind the ball every time. You had the club and ball in the middle of your stance, so for an iron like this, that's ideal. Feet were inside shoulder width. You might want to widen that just to maybe shoulder wide, just for a little more base, but obviously not beyond that, regardless of club length. Grip, top hand supportive, but as I mentioned, probably about 75% of all golfers I've seen, which has been a lot, are right-handed people, and they get right side dominant, and the right arm and hand gets tight, shoulders open up. You want to keep that right side more passive, simply by lightening the grip pressure on your bottom hand more than the top. That'll allow you to keep that right arm more tucked into your body and square the shoulder alignment up because they're open. And of course, the other thing was, even though your posture is not bad, most of your weight, as I've seen with quite a lot of people as well, is back on your heels. So we need balance and positioning to support a turn because you're going to work on recovery. And you do a good job of that, but here's how this thing goes back. Club's going to go away from the ball, and see how the club head's got to slide out? It's got to do that in order to keep yourself balanced, right? You take it straight back and have you fall over. So the club slides out, a little hitch, and then from that little hitch move, then you pick up the club with your arms and hands, and in many cases, two things happen. Either your legs will sort of open up like that, see the left knee pops out, the right knee locks. So that means on one hand, you're going to have to reflex the right knee and time it and get your legs out of the way, which is timing. Or on other swings, when your lower body stayed a little quieter, like mine does to the right, your shoulders would drop down. This is all ways to keep you on your feet from falling over, and that's because of the setup, right? So in this way, on the way back down, your right knee flexes, reflexes, left hip clears, and your arms swing down, and you get through it. But even the follow-throughs are a little limiting as well.
Right.
So that setup will enable you to turn the top half one way and pivot through with the lower half into a more completed finished position. Less moving parts at the end of the day, right? So those are a few keys that you can obviously look back at